Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix's gonna throw straight away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Coming out throwing is Baker. Cut out left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On first down, here's Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So now the Buccaneers going to go for 2. He's throwing for it. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Max Melton with the INT. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Fresh off the pick. Here's Penix. He beams one deep right side. Oh, no. They get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before. Down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Baker now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. And what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Here's Penix to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10 around to Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. An option give to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. They go play action. Here's Penix. Complete out to the right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons make an 11-point ball game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. What a hitch, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that brings up 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this one, touchdown inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Robinson, a 1st down and more. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again is Baker. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Baker throwing again. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Mayfield to throw again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. From the red zone now. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Falcons spend the 1st of their 3 timeouts. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. This offense in goal. Receiver in motion, headed right. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So from the 3, here's second and goal. White. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Penix here from the gun. And they pick him up again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its second time out now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Palmer motioning right. Another try following the sack. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Complete beyond the marker. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Mayfield now from the gun. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Fielding the miss, and they're headed the other way. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. And he'll get it up to the 27. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.